Oh, what a lovely time it was, how sublime it was, too. I didn't know what day it was. Then you held my hand, warm like the month of May it was, and I'll say it was grand, grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to see your face, feel your touch, hear your voice, say I'm all your own. Oh, I didn't know what time it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and there it was shining out of your eyes. I'm not wise, and I know what time it is now. Grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to feel your touch, hear your voice, say I'm all yours. Ah, 2, 3, 4. Grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to see your face, feel your touch, hear your voice, say I'm all your own. I didn't know what time it was. Life was no prize. I wanted light, and here it was shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it was. Now I'm wise, and I know what time it is. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now. Yes, I'm wise, and I know what time it is. Wise, and I know what time it is. Wise, and I know what time it is now. Okay. Howdy. Howdy, everyone. Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Let's put some more power into that. Put some more power into that. Give it hello, hello. Give it some of that. And we'll take a little off of the singing mic. Da-da. Singing mic. Hello, everybody. top chat. I want live chat. I want all the chat. What's going on here? Why is everybody hitting so low? Bill Crow back again. Yes, back again. I'm not going to bore you with my travails. Let me just make sure I'm actually getting through. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not E. Okay, I just have to lower the other mic. He's back. Hello, Stephen. Thank you, Mary Jane. Stephen, hello. Sounds good. Thank you. Bass sounds good tonight for a change. Yeah, well, I'm finally learning how to put the bass itself will take a condenser mic and bash it unless you just lower the decibels. I guess it's decibels or hertz or whatever it is, the sound stuff. Le chat, thank you. Unless you lower it to the point that the impact of it doesn't distort the mic. And that takes all kinds of knowledge. And I finally started listening to some of the shows and I realized the audio is terrible. Oh, only after 2 years. So I started fooling around with looking at the back of the microphones and seeing, oh, there's a little switch on the back that can lower the impact. And on my beautiful little mixer, there's also a dB pad, a pad. And the voice is one thing. The voice is okay because you don't scream at it, but the bass goes boom. And this condenser mic over here, it is very sensitive. I think it's sensitive. It used to be sensitive. Yes, it is. But it's like if I talk into it, it doesn't care because it needs to be bashed into it. Playing the audio on Trove. Hold it now. Hold it. Let's don't start a revolution here. The boss asked me to help. I help. But he is often a little stubborn about this. Oh. Trove has his pride, you know. Sound stuff is the technical term. Thank you. Blame the audio on Trove. I can't do that. Trove knows it's not his fault. So I found a nice way to open the show. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we set it into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people. You deserve the courtesy of knowing what you really can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede. And she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules molecules from molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. And there you have it, bronzed. Me bronzed. I have a lot of fun with the text has got to get on top. I got to keep that text on top. Text, get on top. Come on, text on top. Text on top. I have a lot of fun with the bronzing and the creating the looks, because it could kind of matching shirts. Well, I'll have to have mixed up, have my wife to make some little t-shirts for Trove. Oh, yeah, okay, good. It's some voice. What's that voice? I don't know. Anyway, so I've made a bunch of I've been making videos. I'm going to make a one of it Mountain Dew, just bass and voice. MOS can't repair the Dizam backup. Oh, please. Now it tells me. Mac can repair the bet disc. They can repair anything. I was at a Steely Dan concert last week. This takes us back 2 years plus ago when the adventure first started. Yes. And it's not going to stop. It's not stopping. Spend a little, Chris, spend a dime on Trove. Thank you. Well, yes, but Trove is always in my mind, but now that I can't play anybody's music, I just absolutely, they'll throw me off the air if I play anybody's albums on my show because they don't want to pay royalties for it. So it's all just going to be me and my music and me and standards and stuff like that, and which is fine. What the hell? I mean, I love listening to all that music, but I'll have to listen to it on my own. And I was at a Steely Dan, another one this weekend. Sunday night. I went up to Bethel Woods, which is up by Monticello, and it's a beautiful venue and lovely sound and really a good place. Right on the same property as the Woodstock was. And I watched Steely Dan, and I listened carefully, and all of a sudden I realized, see, I absolutely love Donald Fagen's work, but I'm first of all, that venue, I'm not going to play a venue like that. I'm going to play little venues, because I'm never going to get to the point where any band I have is going to play these 16,000 seat venues. So, and my music is just not what Donald Fagen writes. My music is my own, and he writes what's honestly his music, and I write what's honestly mine. And so I said, well, I'll just try to be as good musically with just bass and voice as he is with his whole orchestra. Now that's a lot to ask. That's a big task. But I try to be as meaningful, and with all the songs I've written, and really take great emphasis in the bass, what's going on. I mean, I'm going to have my trios and my bands and stuff like that, but I'm also going to make sure that I can play really decent, good sounding stuff with just bass and voice. And that's yeah, Mountain Dew. I don't even know where the hell my my music is. I can play my music. Let me see if I can find anything that goes there. Well, it looks like somehow we're connected. Let me see. Mountain Dew, HIJKLMN. Let's see what's going on here. See if it's, yeah, there it is. That's not it. No, Mountain Dew got wiped out. Leonhart Mountain Dew. No. I mean, it's here someplace. But that's the only I can place. Mountain Dew is a Leon Redbone published. No, where I can't play him. Mountain Dew with a group called the Clancy Brothers with Tommy Maker. Mountain Dew. Well, no, I'm not going to sing that. I don't want to be played as sensitive to the touch, you know. So I can't play it. Can't play it. But what I can do, you see, is I'm going to make a nice little tape of a solo tape of it with all my lyrics, and they can just and I'll put it on. But you know, I can put it on with in the video software called Final Cut. You can do all kinds of cute little things with the video, with the look of it, and I want to do that. You know, just to keep it interesting. Here, I'll get you one. I'll show you one. I think we played one the other day. I will get rid of this and get another one. What am I looking for? Media source. This is me playing my own music, so I don't have any no big sin. And where would I find it? Live from show. Let's see if I can show recordings. The karaoke. Oh, here we go. For instance, this one. Television cameras peek into the team's dugout, and we get a good look at what baseball's all about. Players chomping, chewing, smoking, throwing crap around, spitting on the ground. The dugout is a pig pen, but no one seems to care. Players eating, laughing, throwing garbage everywhere. There ain't no rules of etiquette. There's no hygienic laws, just players chomping big tobacco chaws. We watch the players chomp and chew and suck on sunflower seeds. We get to watch them satisfying all their oral needs. We watch them spit tobacco juice in big, dark, ugly splotches as they scratch their balls and readjust their crotches. In olden days, the game was played outdoors on dirt and grass, where chewing on tobacco somehow did not seem so crass. But now they often play on astroturf, where it is very plain. Tobacco juice will leave an ugly stain. Endlessly they chomp and chew, and then they expectorate, knowing that that some poor slob will clean the mess that they create. What is really needed for this bunch of big buffoons are toilets, trash compactors, and spittoons. Still, we thank these goofballs, a bunch of mindless druids, for sharing with us their personal habits and their bodily fluids. The television cameras peek into the team's dugout, and we see what baseball's all about. A view that we might be better off without. Ah, but this is what baseball's all about. Yes, yes. I noticed that I didn't see the fact that the last chorus of the song, the video is different. Oh well, I left some little effect out in the last part of the song, so I have to go back and remix that. Oh dear me. Let me see. Bummer. I thought I did it right, but I didn't. I'll have to go back and remix that. Because all of a sudden, the last part of the song, the video is, you have to copy. You have to make sure that the same effect holds true, and there's slight edits and stuff. But it's fun. And I'm going to take that right off of YouTube right after the show and remix it. Redo the video to make sure that all of it's the same. That's what I'm going to have to do. That's what I'm going to have to do. And I was sure it was right. But unless you edit everything, you got to edit everything. If you don't edit it, you never know what you're doing. Oh dear. Oh dear. But that was my home run. No, you never heard that because I never played it. And I decided rather than, I decided it would be talk about the male anatomy in bold terms because people seem to be, I see it now on television, on regular television, talking about testicles as balls. So, fine. Teenagers say it all the time. So, that's, besides in baseball, that's what's necessary. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that lyric in, and they won't object to that at all, because this is not for kids. I tell them every night when I start it. It says, "Is this for children?" I go, "No, no, no." Even though we don't say anything, rarely anything comes up that children couldn't hear. I mean, almost never. Anyway, that's the story with that. Boom. I think I played, if I'm correct, I think I started off with I didn't know what time it was. I think I did that already, didn't I? So I can take that piece of music off the list. Let's see what's going on. A home run. Never heard that one. Nope. No, I have so many lyrics from the last 30 years that I never wrote songs to because I didn't have time. Just lyrics about stuff that was really on my mind, and I'm not going to put it calling it silly or stupid. No, it was what was on my mind. I mean, you can't imagine the raft of lyrics I have about stuff, and all reasonably well written. I mean, but not turned into songs. And I'm going to turn a lot of them into songs. I'm going to spend the next 10 years really pushing these old lyrics into songs because I like them. And if I come up with new ones, I will. And that's about it. Tender ears, yes. Tender little ears. Speaking of tender ears, let me see if I can find something. So I didn't know what time it was. We're going to the book. I'm not going to sing Mountain Dew because I'll mess it up. So but I am going to record it. I think I can. Yeah, this is good. Is this? I have to do Schadenfreude too. I'll have to do Schadenfreude. See, I got a lot to do, but I often don't have time to do it because every once in a while I got to take Vaughn someplace. Although I got to tell you something funny. Vaughn started debate school this morning over at Hunter College. It's 2 weeks of debate school, and he's not thrilled with it. But his whole summer depends on his doing it with a good attitude and getting involved in it because it's something that he needs to do. He needs to have a purely intellectual exercise for 2 weeks. And then the rest of the summer's his. Then he's going to be gone. He's going to London with his father, going to camp next week, going to do all kinds of great stuff. He'll have a great summer. Mabley public domain tunes. No, I can sing and play almost anything and not be called on it because it's not a they're not getting into the publishing of the song itself. What they're into is the recorded rights. I don't think they're really looking at if Jay takes his little bass and says, let's see if I can do this by memory because I don't have that music up. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I. Don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do I. Doesn't matter if it's does not matter if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. Yes, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I. Yes, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I. Don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do I. Doesn't matter if it's sweet or hot. It doesn't matter whether it's sweet or hot. Doesn't matter if it's sweet or hot. Can't remember the lyrics. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. Everything you've got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I. Mountain Dew. All right, you're gonna keep talking about Mountain Dew. Get me too thirsty, make me have to do it. You're going to make me just, I won't be able to resist it. Where's the rest of it? I'll tell you where the rest of it is. Just a second. Where did I do with that book? It's going to become a real part of my act. I'm telling you right now, see that. Makes no difference. Makes no difference. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything. Makes no difference if it's. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. Everything you've got. Dee da do da do 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 dee do 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 do. Do I 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 do I. Down the road here from me, there's an old holly tree where you lay down $1 or $2. You go round the bend, you come back again, and there's a bottle, there's a jug of that good old Mountain Dew. You go round the bend and you come back again. There's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Yes, they call it that, a good old Mountain Dew. Do that, do that, do it. And then them what refuses it is few. I do. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Zoo da da zoo da dee da dee da da. Oh, my cousin Tom, people say he the bomb with his new car and his new hairdo. He's so suave and cool. My boy Tom's nobody's fool. Him and his good old Mountain Dew. That's not a good one. My aunt Esmeralda, sometimes she gone and tell the mighty whopper or two. Her stories were great, and how she'd exaggerate more and more with that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them what refuse it is few. I hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with a good old Mountain Dew. Now my Uncle Phil done put me in his will, but now it's under review. He's given me his cars, his house, and his cigars, but he won't part with his good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them what refuses is few. Hush up my mug if you fill up my jug got one I like down here. That guy who... here it is. Here's one I like that I made up. My Uncle Pete, he had really great big feet. Hard to find Uncle Pete a shoe. But after a bit, he found he could make any old shoe fit with the help of some good old Mountain Dew. Yes, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them what refuse it is few. I hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Anyway, that's a one way to do it. My girlfriend Judy, she was cranky and she was prudy, did not possess a happy point of view. But she'd get more chipper every time that you dip her into that vat of good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old in the blizzard of 92. But Uncle Ned survived when a St. Bernard arrived with a cask of that good old Mountain Dew. Let's see if I can do it. My Uncle Ned, he was damn near left for dead in the blizzard of 92. But Uncle Ned survived when a St. Bernard arrived with a cask of that good old Mountain Dew. Just amazing how much my uncle knew. But to ease up his brain, he would hum a refrain about that good old Mountain Dew. I gotta have to write some more. I can see that. I have to write some more about it. Getting hot. I think I'll start one about old President Putin. Start firing rockets and shooting. And just give him a dreadful end. I hope it turns out dreadful for him. He's earned it. How are we doing here? You know, it's 7:42. First you say you do and then you don't. Never heard them in tender years. Maybe public domain tunes. It doesn't matter what you play. It doesn't. If it's bass and voice, I don't think they're going to ever call me on that. It's just when I play their records. At last. Hi, Sonny. Hi, Al. Chris, Mary Jane. Chris, yeah. We're a very select crew tonight. St. Bernard, thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate that one, yes. And that one worked out well. Some of them are not so good. This one is good. The St. Bernard was good. It worked, but some of them will work out. If I just called out the top 8, I think I'd be in good shape with that song. But you got to write bad ones to write good ones. You got to write a bad book first. You got to write a bad song first, and then you would keep improving it until finally it actually turns into something. And I've never written anything that, whether it was good or bad, that didn't start off bad. I wanted to tell you something. I don't know if Tomoko tuned in tonight. No, she's not. I found a whole other verse to change my occupation, which I think I'm going to have to start to learn to do. It's good. I wanted to try that. Think I'm going to change my occupation. Think I'm going to find me something new. Change my occupation, find another situation. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. It's around here someplace. When I was listening. No. Oh. I just had it here too. But then I get shuffling papers pretty quick and pretty mean. Television cameras looking to the team's dugout. There you go. Hark a lark in the park. There's a standard if I ever heard one. So what happened to my beautiful lyric that I just found? I did something with it. Let me just see. Just see if it's down here somewhere. Oh, Pompton Turnpike. Can't resist Pompton Turnpike. It's sweet and lovely, sweet and lovely. I saw that old feeling. All these wonderful gems, I'm telling you. What did I do with that song? Oh, poop. I'll have to find it for tomorrow. Change my occupation. Let's just see if I can do this quickly. It's really worth it. Change my, because I rarely write second verses to songs that I don't do. I always use everything. But it's like an Irving Berlin song where he had a dummy lyric and he never printed it. Well, my computer's now looking for change my occupation. Come on, help me out. Let's go. Change my OCCUPATIO. Don't just give up with something simple. PDF, change my occupation, copy, lyric, change my lyric, occupation, no, change my occupation, lyric, no, change my PDF, no, that's not it, that's not it. What? Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, this is really worth it. I have to do this. I have to open this up and print it out and present it. If it will. Oh, here it is. Okay. I like this lyric maybe even better than the first one. I have to start doing this one. I have to start doing the second lyric of this song. Okay. We'll close with this. It's a little loud. I see it's a little loud. It's a little loud. I'm getting sick and tired of hanging out in jazz joints. Still a little loud, still a little loud, still a little loud, still a little loud. I'm getting... We'll see the bass is just pounding its way through, so I'll put it over here. Getting sick and tired of hanging out in jazz joints. Smoky little dives on Bleecker Street, where the crowd is tough and noisy, full of rowdies from New Jersey, drunken sailors AWOL from the fleet. I'm going to take my bass and sell 'em, take everybody tell 'em, I've had it, I'm finished, I'm through. The scene is too chaotic, I'm getting too neurotic, the redeeming social values are too few. Yes, going to change my occupation. Think I've paid sufficient dues. Don't know if I can take it, don't know if I can make it through another chorus of the blues. I'm going to find me something new. I think I'm going to find another road to travel, find another way to lead my life. The present situation causes too much aggravation, too much worry, too much stress and strife. I want to let me see. If you want some love and if you really want some recognition, the life of jazz is not the road to choose. I see. This all those lyrics I use with. You play against the mayhem in the constant mayhem in a little dive filled up with smoke. You get home as a rule just as the kids depart for school. You wander through like bird, got beat and broke. Yes, I think I'm going to change my occupation. Find another way to muddle through. People do not listen, they don't know what they're missing. You want them to love you, but they just push and shove you. Tired of lugging patients to these godforsaken places, I think I'm going to find me something new. That's what I'm going to do. Find me something new. Okay, find me something new. So it doesn't have a complete second lyric. I tricked myself. If you want the love and recognition, life of jazz is not the road to choose. You want the folks to adore you more than they ignore you. They just want to talk and drink some booze. I think I'll find another way to travel, find another way to lead my life. The present situation. You plan to you're going to lose it. Yeah, that's perfect. I screwed it up. There is a second verse there. The second verse would be, if you want some love and recognition, the life of jazz is not the life to choose, the road to choose. You want the folks The present situation causes too much aggravation, too much worry, too much stress and strife. You play again into the AM amidst the constant mayhem in little dive filled up with smoke. You get home as a rule just as the kids depart for school. You wander through life burnt out, beat and broke. Yes, going to change my occupation, find another way to muddle through. The folks don't listen, they don't know what they're missing. You want them to adore you, but most of them just ignore you. No, you want them all to love you, but they just push and shove you. The people do not listen, they don't know what they are missing. You'd like them all to love you, but they just push and shove you. I'm tired of lugging faces to these godforsaken faces. Think I'm gonna find me something new. Gonna find me something new. That's it. And as I was singing it, I realized I didn't sing the second half because it's not an important song. It's interesting, but it doesn't need that many lyrics. It doesn't need to go on and on and on. I'll record it for the hell of it. Don't make it to another chorus of the blues. You want the folks to look at it, they just push and shove you. You want them to adore you, but mostly they ignore you. Don't think I can take it or know if I can make it to another chorus of the blues. I'm going to find me something new. Okay, I think I'll record that. And with these lyrics, and straighten them out, and put them up there, and we'll have it on YouTube and in my book as the entire song. And that's the story. That's what I'll do. And we'll just, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll play the opener and use it as a closer. Yes, it's a fine idea. I will see you all later. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to be here. I'll put it on to YouTube, what I'm going to do. Facebook, excuse me. I'll put a thing on Facebook about what I do tomorrow. I may have to go to play soccer with Vaughn. I may have to go take him to Randall's Island for a soccer tournament. And God knows I don't want to miss that. Oh, as soon as look at all that comment. We had a lot of good comments. I think I copied the comments and I saved them. And when we put the book out, you can sue me for all your contribution. Bill Crow, Stephen, there you go. A lot of pages. That feels good to see three pages of chat. That means we're coming alive again. That's good. Let me see where it's impossible singing play the basis. That's not it. Let's go here. No, we'll close it. Okay. I will say goodnight to you all, and I'll see you. I'll give you my intentions for tomorrow, what I can do. Bye-bye. That's not it. That's it. That's it. Say, have you heard that karaoke? It's not a foxtrot or a polka. It has a little bit of new rhythm, a blue rhythm that's size. It has a meter that is tricky, a bit of wicked, wacky, wicky. But when you dance her with a new love, there'll be true love in her eyes. You dream Its theme is a kiss and a sigh. You'll dream of the new karaoke when music and lights are gone and we're saying goodbye. Say, have you heard that karaoke? It's not a foxtrot or a polka. It has a little bit of new rhythm, a blue rhythm that sighs. It has a meter that's tricky, a bit of wicked, wacky, wicky. But when you dance it with the new love, there'll be true love in her eyes. You'll dream of the new karaoke. Its theme is a kiss and a sigh. You'll dream of the new karaoke when music and lights are gone and we're saying goodbye. When music and lights are gone and we're saying goodbye. When music and lights are gone and we're saying goodbye.